hockey fans, welcome to Tewksbury Redmen Hockey. Tonight we bring you the Tewksbury Redmen versus the St. Mary Spartans. Taking you streaming here on January 21st. Thanks for joining us here on the Tewksbury Telemedia Network. I'm Bill Allen, along with Jason Marshall and a fine set of technical folks here ready to bring you action as the midway point of the season here on home ice. Breakaway Arena, of course, and we're in for some a spell of real cold weather. The ice is in great shape. Another layer upon layer. It will be fast, as they pointed out earlier. Just the youngsters before them, so no indents. She should really fly tonight. Tewksbury comes in undefeated. They coming off a 6-3 victory versus last year's champions, Bill Ricker Indians. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go forth. Redmen in their home whites. The Spartans of St. Mary's win the draw. Able to chip it down deep and fast they come. It's number 25, Aiden St. Pierre. Aiden leads the team in points with 13. Tyler Bourget through 2 St. Mary's Spartans, just offside. They don't like the idea of that already. We got some pushing and shoving. Get into it early here at breakaway. The officials getting to separate it. Let's see if they're going to give number 16. Shreeman had the hat trick a couple of games ago. Jason going to call a rough. He finished the play, scored the goal, which of course wasn't allowed due to the offside whistle. It's allowed down that way. The St. Mary Spartans didn't like it. 2 or 3 of them right down there. As a result, players are amped that first shift. And already some controversy just 18 seconds in. We're going to have a penalty. And with the face-off draw down in the Tewksbury end, Cole Abruzzi, the goaltender for the Redmen, we'll see some action. And it appears to be the only one penalty being called. We'll see the St. Mary varsity hockey power play. A lot of fans from both sides the game tonight. Redmond, the flashy Tyler Bourget with a nice rush to start it out. Just broken up at the line. Shreenan got in ahead, took the puck, rifled home the shot. In the goaltending duties tonight, Connor Anderson, number 31. Freshman. A lot of growth potential in his game. He'll be between the pipes. The St. Mary's Spartans come in with a 6-5 record, so they can put some pucks in the net. They have 40 goals thus far this season. Tewksbury Redmen at 64 with only 8 allowed. The Spartans have given up, I believe, 20. Just to take a look at this, at the specs there. Yeah, to be 26 to be exact, 6-5. Had a great season last year at 14-7. And they're in against a hot Tewksbury team. So they figured out what they're going to do. It is going to be penalty for Shreenan. 2 minutes for roughing in the corner. After taking a shot after the whistle. Face off. Abruzzi's ready in the net. Plenty of size there. And right off, Bourget can't go with it. Kept in. Going through the slot. Bourget kept 2 hands on the stick and down low. Perfectly clean hit. He sent Nason flying. Takes the puck, protects it. Down low. He's thumped there by number 77, Shane Paul. Andriolo with those great hands. He'll kill some clock. 1:40 to go in the power play for the Spartans. Bourget just takes some time off the clock, fires it all the way down. Just underway here at Breakaway Arena. Game number 11 of the season. The Division I leading Tewksbury Redmen. Intercepted, Bourget in, shot, and a big save right there by Anderson. Never count the Redmen out when they're short-handed. And the ever-shifty captain, Tyler Bourget, with a great chance. Anderson stalls him, though. Face-off will be down in the St. Mary's end. Ben Christopher on the draw. That one by St. Pierre, they'll double shift. Finding some open ice there on the wall. St. Pierre thumped off there nicely by John Cosmo. Cleared all the way down. Spartans will try to turn it up again. It's Cole Alexander. Cole, an 11-point man, 3 goals, 8 helpers. On the blue line, dumps it in. Duval for the Redmen, can't clear it out. He'll get another chance behind the net, uses it for some protection. It's the puck away to the side, and making no doubt about it was Cosmel. 34 seconds to go. Game's first power play belonging to the St. Mary's Spartans. Bourget in on the deep forecheck, takes the puck away, and he'll rag it. He's got 2 Spartans with him. Still maintains control. Shot, oh, short side. Maybe the glove on that one by Anderson. Kept it wide. Bourget's in front, maybe one more chance. The captain twists and turns. He gets a shot away, but it goes wide. Andriolo now in the corner. There's Bourget one more time. Shot, and a great save by Anderson. Bourget is ready. And great work as usual by number 4. Kevin Andriolo sets up. They have a great chemistry out there. 3 shots. And the goaltender equal to the task. Connor Anderson there. Faceoff will be to his left on the draw. Number 17, Jackson Feudo. Senior, 10 points, point a game. And ahead of the play, whistled off Finn Racky and ahead of number 24. Penalties out. Team skating 5 aside now. 12:33 to go in the first period of play. And Tewksbury with the far better chances, even while shorthanded early on here. Play by the Tewksbury bench. Filtered in. Now Michael McCarter tries to go around the boards. Doesn't work, but Chaco in, throws his weight around. Keeps the puck moving. Look out for that ricochet. Almost bounced dangerously in front. Finding the number 2 on the point. That's Ianetto. Doesn't go through the sea of bodies. Feudo, great pass across the hatch. Here's a chance in front. Going Ryan gets bumped off the puck. And Anderson, of course, trapping it. No penalty on the play. Jack Ryan, number 11, hustling down. He was thumped kind of from behind. Anderson took care of the puck. There'll be a face-off to his right. Walter Jopp on the draw. Cuna can't get it. Captain will fire it back in, turn the Spartans around. Starting the forecheck. Andrew Conroy with a great burst of speed. Back checking by Batts all the way. Maintaining control. Just to this side, and Cuna with the big strides. In and out he goes. Trying to break these T's. Shot in, and a great glove save with a lot of poise that time. Good play by Cuna leading the rush. Walter Jopp on the left wing. Fine shot to the far post. Anderson snared it with the glove. Making it look cool. Another face-off down his end. Fast line changes, both teams. Get on that first goal. Spartans seem to have some speed, as I mentioned earlier, the ice in prime condition. In front, back checked by Bourget. He runs into Cuna. Andriolo, the flip to Cuna. Tried to find Conlon Jopp on the turnaround, didn't work. In the corner now, maintains control. Bourget can't get it through, blocked there by Pianetti. Sticks are a little high behind the net. St. Mary's controls it. Good breakout. Cutting across, it's 24. Finn Racky gets in, shot, and it's a great save. Rebound, score. The officials are calling it. Abruzzi was in, made the first save, and it trickled in on the second chance. It's number 24, Finn Racky. And a fine breakout by the Spartans. They take a lead. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 20 seconds in. And the Redmen on home ice, not used to that. Teams change lives. Pacheco now with the Redmen searching for the equalizer. They've had all the advantage. Connor Anderson equal to the task in the Spartan net. Get the helpers if we have any there. Huddle now. Off the glass, Sosa in the way. Some good stick handling moves there. There's Joey Monticello. Big hit, penalty coming. The bench reacts. Thought the hit was a little high. Tewksbury back in the penalty box. That's 10 minutes gone. A lot of activity here. First 5 minutes in the game. St. Mary's with the 1-0 lead. The Redmen will have to kill a penalty again. They're a little vocal on this. We're close proximity to the bench here, and the hit, they were playing the puck. Officials have to call, they're battling for the pucks normally, the first divider, and they were maybe a little high. In any case, Redmen down for the next 2 minutes. Big opportunity here for the Spartans on breakaway arena ice. Try to go up by 2. Zigzagging through it, Stephen Nason. Doesn't work out. Andriolo scoops. Backs into Toto. Spins him. Bourget taken down. No call. And the crowd across erupts. 2-on-1 opportunity now. Coming in. Going across. That fantastic play by Cuna. Andriolo making sure it clears the line. Minute 18 to kill here, 9:19 to go in the first period. A cross ice feed at 7 Toto. Pinched off there by Cuna. Following him up, it's Stephen Nason. Bourget lays some body into him. Around the perimeter it goes. Makata steps up, Bourget in to help. Cuna's got the front covered. Spartans, you can see in your camera, Galen Huddle trying to go in. He just had an opportunity there. Now it's 7 Toto. Back again through the screen, and that time a glove by Abruzzi. Kept that out. Back to the point. Good zone time. That's Alexander coming across. Huddle shoots, save, doesn't get through the sea of bodies. Another shot in, blocked down by the glove of Makata. Smart defensive play. They'll all go for a change. 27 seconds to go. Fine power play by the Spartans. They had some good zone time there. Jason Shreenan involved early. Off to St. Pierre. Boy, he can fly. Hayden St. Pierre, he's in deep. Oh, it goes wide. Do we have another penalty coming up here? Going to be on Tewksbury again. In front, shot. Going down with Shreenan. Got a piece of it with his glove, and Cuna tags it. The penalty is up, and the Redmen will go right back to the box. This won't be on Jason Shreenan. Second penalty for Jay. Redmen having to work. Have to rotate. They've been shorthanded. Third penalty. We're at the 8-minute mark, so almost the whole period. And they're down by a goal. So a little adversity for the Redmen. See if they can break through here, get back to even strength, become a dominance at 5-on-5. This is the opportunity, though, the Spartans. They'll have to play clean, or it could be called for their own penalty. Ice down. Bourget will clear it. Steven Nason shifts, changes speed, comes through. With some poise, looks to see who's coming. That goes to Toto. Backhand, Andriolo staying on side, off the heel of the blade. Bourget had ideas coming in all the way. Big hard shot and a great save at the top of the crease by Abruzzi. Heavy shot there by Kale Racky. 6 points this year. He's got a couple goals. Looking for number 3 there. And he, boy, between the circles, got a good hard shot away. Solid save with no rebound that time by Cole Abruzzi, the big goaltender for the Redmen. Faceoff's going to be to his left. It's going to be number 7, Christopher, keeping it out of harm's way. Duvall takes the body cleanly. Marchand now. The opportunity, can he go? Christopher kicks it with his skate. Effective, just pokes it down. Take another 5 or 6 seconds off the clock. Good hustle there by Ben Christopher. And he'll lead the back check. Gets in the way, deflects the puck. Staying on his man there. It's number 22. Cam Marchand trying to go all the way around. Loops it. Doesn't hit anyone. Cole Alexander sprints in from the point. On to the St. Pierre. He'll play a point on the power play. Cutting across. A wise Cole Abruzzi takes the whistle. Tewksbury net allows the forwards to make their change. Coach Doherty sending out Jackson Feudo. And number 18, Cameron Hatch. Cam had a great goal against Waltham a couple of games back. Again, as noted, this is game 11. Second half of the season gets in under the way, and it's been a perfect one thus far for the Redmen. But tonight, feeling some heat early on, first part of the game. It's been Stoneham, aided by 3 power plays, and this one's about to phase out. It's at 10 seconds left. Not as effective as the other one. Hatch stays with his man. Backhand pass. Cutting in. Shot, save. Rebound, still loose. Look out for that rebound. It went right through the pads of Abruzzi. He had the glove down. Close call. Aiden St. Pierre in the middle of it again. Led by Evan Toto. Now breaking number 17. It's Feudo. Off the glass it goes. Ryan in low. Hatch following up. Ryan still there. Takes care of his man. That's Toto in front. He'll twist away. Big, good idea. Rebound, save. 2 great ones by Connor Anderson. Down. He's looking for his goal stick. He sprawled out, blocked it with his right arm. Great saves by Anderson, keeping a goose egg on the board there. Great poise on that one by Jack Ryan behind the net. Looked his check off, maintained control of the puck. They gave him a little bit of space by the goal line. He twisted and turned, and the rebound and the chances that followed, right on the money. Connor Anderson with money saves. Sprawling. Draw down, Shreenan back out now. Get the lines all organized. Long pass, trying to connect with Cam Marchand. No dice, that's going to be icing. Officials talking to Jay Shreenan over there, along with a bunch of Tewksbury fans right in that corner. We call it Fan Alley. Redmen shoot down that part of the ice twice. Always a great following for the Redmen. Blast by Cuna doesn't go. Fans at it. Sticks okay. Behind the back pass. Out to the point. Cuna again will try it. Blocked. Cam Marchand, he's been involved. Makata has to twist and turn indirect off the wall. Finds Bourget. Turns over. Bourget in. Shot. Save. Up high. Right off the chest. Anderson's been phenomenal so far. 6 of 7 testing shots. And Bourget has probably half of them. That one labeled for the far corner. Right circle face-off. One again, they're so important. Duval mad at himself in that pass. Flutters out. Tewksbury able to lay it back in behind the net. Andrew Conroy with his speed, first man in. 2-on-1 chance here. Going across. Look out! Shot, score! Number 8, Stephen Nason. On a fine feed, and the Spartans are up by 2. Quick developing 2-on-1 transition play. Time of the goal. 10 minutes, 40 seconds. And the St. Mary Spartans. Nice shift and a beautiful pass. And a big finish by Nason to the backhand to the far corner. Coming across, Redmen want to get back on. Let's not forget Anderson giving confidence to the Spartans, who are up by a pair now. Looking for another. All the way cleared down. This will be icing. Things a little quiet here at Breakaway Arena. Not a power play goal, but a well-executed 2-on-1. Nissan going to the backhand. Down it goes. Redmond working behind. Shot. A pad save. Unbelievable. Still loose. They want to get that first one. Gaining huge confidence. Connor Anderson quick with the pads. Outstanding toe save there. Had the pad down flat. Close call. Redmond want to get at least one back here. No icing. Beating the Redmen to the puck. It's Ryder McGonigal. Passing around. And again, Cole Alexander. Spartans making the Redmen work for their ice. Intercepted off the glass. Doesn't work. Coming in all the way. Look out for that rebound. And a pad save. A beauty by Abruzzi. Cole came off the front. They didn't want to go down by 3. The Redmen at the end of the shift. And heads up play there. Marchand out there. Bringing everything to the net. Hesitated. Then fired it at Abruzzi. Made the save. But again, dangerous rebound in front. Redmen want to neutralize those blue jerseys. Everybody's involved. Keep your heads up. Intercepted. Shot just wide. Another great chance by the captain. Kept in a little tip pass. Boyer. Been double teamed over there. Able to keep it in at the point. Duval keeps his head up. Andriolo escapes him. Duval gives it right back to Cam Marchand. Cutting it across. Kevin Andriolo with some space. Can he get the shot away? Behind the back pass. Again, Boyer tied up all the way. No penalty there on Racky. He had the stick and the spinning Duval. It's getting physical. And let's see what's being called here. They're calling another penalty on the Redmen. Interference. Is it matching? Let's see what's going on. I think it's going to be on just the Redmen again. Five on 4. Another power play opportunity. 2:06 to go. Exactly what the Spartans of St. Mary hoping for. They're up by 2. A power play goal, and they also have a 5-on-5 goal. A fine 2-on-1 finish by Stephen Nason. Interference call, I believe, to the captain. We'll see what's being called here. It is on the captain, Tyler Bourget, which makes he's a prime penalty killer and always an offensive threat. And they're amped up. The Redmen being called for the 4th time this period. Got to put in a good penalty kill. They don't want to go down by 3. St. Mary's. Good size, good skaters. And as you've seen, they are jumping on loose pucks here, putting some pressure back on the white. 2:06, they'll reset the clock. Which was set at 2 minutes. First goal of the game, Finn Racky breaking in. Colabruzzi made a nice save, but pushing the puck through his pads. As he finished, he was in fairly close. That goal came at the 4:20 mark. And then at the 10-minute mark, the Spartans went up by 2. There's number 8, Stephen Mason, on a 2-on-1 feed, finishing with a neat backhand to the corner. They're on the power play now, and they're confident going through the point. Shot picked up by, ooh, that hurts the inner step. Michael Mercado, you could hear it from up here. Strong looking power play. Cutting across now. Calabraki, goes to a far end. Kept in, Masson, who scored that second one. Not able to do anything in the point, can't keep it in. St. Mary's will have to clear. There's 1:35 to go, 1:29. Pretty much taking the rest of the period. Going deep, falling back. Still maintaining control through the screen. Lots of bodies in front. Players piling over. Cosmel has been active in the penalty kill. Masson scoring his 4th goal of the year. Leads the breakout. Drops it back. You see a lot of the power plays use that late drop. Masson breaking it out now, takes his place down the corner, flips it to the point. Cutting front, not to the screen. Good job there by Abruzzi. You could see him looking down to try to find out where that puck was. Bats forces it out, followed up. Walter Jop doing a good job. He's 1 against 3, took some space away. Cole Alexander now trying to lead in, stays on side. Cole takes it wide, goes far point. On the pad was Abruzzi. No one for St. Pierre. Andriolo now with 17 left. We're under a minute, 20 seconds to go. A chance for another break. It's number 6, Ryder McGonigal. St. Pierre now taking it wide, cuts off, leads it in. 22, a deflected shot. Look out, loose puck behind the net. We're in the last few seconds of play. Penalty up, period up. Tough one for the Tewksbury Redmen here on home ice as they go down by a 2-0 score. Stay with us for second period action here at Breakaway Arena. And welcome back, Tewksbury Telemedia, as we bring you Tewksbury Redmen hockey. We're getting ready for second period play. Redmen looking up a 2-0 score against the St. Mary Spartans. Tewksbury came out flying, actually scored a goal in their first shift, but the play was offside. Little frustration set in right away where the Spartans and the Redmen were in the corner, roughing it up a little bit after the shot. Tewksbury ended up taking too many penalties, 4 in total in that first period. Were victimized once on the power play. And a nice conversion of a 2-0-1 pass. These Spartans can move, and they've jumped on some loose pucks. Redmen, as the team switched side. Bourget had a great first period and another fantastic save there with the pad. Connor Anderson, the goaltender, very sharp. In close. Anderson that time deflects it to the corner. A heavy hit in the corner. Tyler Bourget's had so many chances in front here. Shot off the glove and another big save. Anderson gets down low and he's quick with the reflexes. Puck eludes Makata, got stuck on the water on the fresh sheet of ice here. Almost a turnover. And let's see what this call is here. I think it just might be an offside play. I don't think there's a... Let's see if there's any types of penalties being called. I think just an offside. 14:08 to go, second period. Let's see how the Red Men do. They'll be going from left to right. If you watch us here streaming live on Tewksbury Telemedia, Red Men looking for that first goal. I think once they get that, the other one will come right after it. They have 64 of them this year, and they've been able to score in bunches. And this one right here, just all the elements in that first period. Redmond will have to cut it out. As breaking now. Calabracchi, number 77, can't get it. Tewksbury turns them around, churns it up. Stepping in was Ryan, can't forecheck. Number 22 going, it's Cam Marchand. He's had great opportunities. Trying to set it up all the way in front. Reaction from the Tewksbury bench as number 17 Feudo was pushed down with a high body hit. But in process of, he was in control of the puck, so no interference call or anything like that. Redmond could use a power play opportunity, and they're due. Continue to push the hustle. You can hear the bench, the players saying, hey, good shift, good way to start it. Just a minute or so into period two. Broken up by bats now, good tenacious. Conroy followed by number 5, Walter Job. The bat in front, just the shift that the Red Men need here. Winning some pucks in the corner, going to the dirty areas of the ice behind the net. A little bit of a scrum there. Duval steps up, bats. Duval takes the body, allows bats number 10. Jake fires it back in, allowing the Redmen to change up. Good line. All inside the St. Mary's zone. Putting some body on. Finally the breakout now, Jolie Mangiello. Thumped off there by Duval, who takes the puck away. Tries to get it to Bourget. Tyler now, 2-on-2. Go in front, Duval, winning on the rush. Just underneath his stick. Cuna brings it in to the screen, and good shot by Jake. Handled by Connor Anderson. No rebound. Playing with a lot of poise. Faceoff's going to be in the circle. Bourget now right through the draw. Can't get it. Andriolo picks the corner, avoids the check. As Marchand tried to line him up. Bourget now ricochets off the skate of number 8, Nason, who has the second goal. Jake Cuna trying to go through. Not enough space for Jake. We've seen him when they back off. He flies through that neutral zone. Not a lot of room, but he's in front. Bourget in all alone. Shot just wide. Had the great chance set up by Jake Cuna. Jake now deflected up high. Good job by Calabracchi, the forward in front, protecting the house. Excellent opportunity for Bourget. He's had 5 or 6 of them trying to break through into the scoreboard. Get that first Tewksbury goal. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Connor Anderson. Spartans maintain a 2-0 lead. Trying to break it out, intercepted. Nice job by Christopher. The backhand pass across, the turnaround. Cosimo can't get it. Got defended off. He stays with it, though. Picked there in front by Caleb Huddle. Trying to find some space. Finally, Cam Marchand controls the rebound. Onside. Nope, the officials wave it out. 11:17 to go. So we talk about the the Division I assignment, along with Archbishop Williams, Arlington Catholic, and Bishop Feenan. St. Mary's, 4 of them in that Catholic Central Division. It's pretty competitive in there right now. As mentioned, the Spartans are 6-5 overall. They play some great teams. In front, no deflection there, as number 17, Feudo, was going for it. Tewksbury turns them back. Connor Iannetta can't get it. They back off, breaking out now. It's Billy Mongiello. Down low, Pacheco. On him was Cole Alexander finishing the checks. The Spartans in on it. Plenty of speed by Feudo, keeping it in. Behind the net, Ryan may have some space up front. Behind. Twisting, turning, Hatch with a chance. Cotton, Ryan skates, he doesn't see it. Breaks through the neutral zone now. Tewksbury blue line. Peeling off with number 24, Finn Racky. Fires high, hits the glass. Right wing side, Bourget. In and out he goes. Finally picked. Pacheco. Players have got not much time at all with that puck. They have to get their decision made. And the play going shot wide. Had some whistle on it. Wide of the goaltender. Colabruzzi, who's made some nice saves. Victimized twice in that first period. Going through now, Shreenan. In front, Andriello, he falls off his stick as he was in behind the D that time. Right wing wall. Chipped away there by Jake Cuna. Into the player bench. There'll be a whistle with 9:43 to go. The second period of play here at breakaway. In the overall Division I, the St. Mary's Spartans are ranked 22nd for Division I teams in the MIAA. And of course, Division II led by your Tewksbury Redmen. Shot through the screen. He deflected. You couldn't see Connor Anderson, and I'm sure he couldn't see much of that puck either. Deflected a couple of times. Hit the netting behind. They'll do it again. Face-offs to his left. In the right circle, Bourget lets it drop. He'll pick it up. In front, Andriello hits the goal post. Tough break for the Redmen. Best chance. The lady, here's Bourget in now. Can he break the score to Andriello? Fans off the stick. Fluttering puck. Controlled in the corner by the captain. Makata. Redmen heating up here. Good stop by number 22, Cam Marchand. Is 22 of the Redmen. Jake Cuna had a shot. Coming in wide, deflected. Great defensive play there by Shreen, and put his body in front of the play. Down in the Tewksbury end, pinned over by Vanelli. Allow the Redmen to pick up the puck. Nobody on the wing, though. Coming across ice. Marchand handles it. Feeds it off. Almost a breakaway chance by Shreen, and he's going to go all the way down. They're going to call icing just a little too ahead of the play. Wow, the Tewksbury Redmen just fighting it a little bit. Goal post. Gotta have the believability. It's gonna come for them. And Connor Anderson, goal post can help you a lot. And he's made some really outstanding saves tonight. And on Bruzy, he'll take the deflection. They'll do it again over into that left circle. And of course, just in before that, Tyler Bourget alone trying to go top right-hand corner. Fires it a little high over the net. Chip through the Tewksbury speed. Transition picked off there again. Good work by Pacheco. Duval played physically. Whoa! Bats gets upended by the St. Mary bench down in the corner. Andrew Conroy, he's fast. Gets in on it. This line had a good shift. Really get under the skin of the other team. This is going to be cleared down. There'll be an icing. Teams will change lines with 8:06 to go. Halfway through just about the second period of play. And again, Tewksbury with the better opportunities here. Can't solve Connor Anderson, though, so far. It's some pucks, some opportunities. They got to continue to push it. Taking a look at the captain getting taped up his finger. Not sure if he was slashed. Grimacing in pain a little bit. Tyler Bourget, number 12. The Red Men need him. Hopefully he's continue to work with his hand. Off the wall, right in the battle. State double team. Bourget, rightfully so, 27-point man. We're probably even closer to 30 points. My stats may be outdated by a game. Cuna fans on it, gets another chance. Backhand pass. Andriolo now. Good Bourget shot. Good snap, glove save. Now there's a penalty to number 18, Cole Alexander, I failed to mention. And that puts the Red Men in the power play. As soon as I saw both Bourget and Cuna up top, I said, this looks like power play, and it is. So they'll show a little patience, try to get that shot, get that first goal. Ice down, plenty of speed there by Cam Marchand. Forces Abruzzi to have to play it. Bourget, slow it down. The give and go with Makata. Right side. Tyler staying with it. Can't get through St. Pierre. He's been strong tonight for the Spartans. Coming now, it's Andriolo. Great hands. Stick handles around. The speed, gets it deep. Fires in front. Shot in front. Oh, just over the cage. Great setup, Tyler Bourget. Little snake bitten tonight. That one went over the cage as well. And Anderson's been there when the opportunities have presented themselves. He's made some great saves. Coming through the neutral zone now. Shreening can't handle it. Puck turned over. Andriolo has got to be careful. Redmond is sending everybody up. Chipped in by Makata. Shreening peeling off nicely was Calabracchi, number 77. And he flips the puck into the player bench. That will cause a whistle. 16 seconds on the power play remaining for the Red Men. 6:22 to go in the second period of play. And the score maintains at 2-0. Here on home ice for the Red Men. St. Mary's playing a strong road game. 2 first period goals. They're making them stand up right now. Officials getting the players ready. Draw on. Ryan in on the face-off. Oh, hit this foot in front. A lucky break. Hatch had it for the moment. Hatch now feeds the point. Coming across the penalties up. And a glove save. Good time to hang on to one by Connor Anderson. Just as the power play had come to an end. And they fended off. Teams will go 5-a-side now. Coach Doherty stays with his Jackson Feudo line. He's on with Cameron Hatch. And number 11, of course, Jack Ryan. Through the screen, deflected in. Maybe that's the kind of goal that's going to finally open the floodgates for the Redmen. Anderson now has got to put some pressure on Caleb Racky. Doesn't work. The crisscross. The flying St. Pierre in deep. Shot. Where's the puck? Goes behind. Twisted Cole Abruzzi around. They never got the major shot. Dangerously in the crease, though. Ryan now cuts over. Reads the open play. Someone following up. Goes across. Tries to find Feudo. Intercepted there nicely by Connor Iannotti. Another great breakout here by the Spartans. They'll chip it in and go for the line change. Down in the corner. Galabraki. He's got plenty of size. It allows the team to set up. Mason can't get it. Breaking it out for the Redmen. Chipping it ahead. Duval follows the play all the way in. Changing on the fly. Play up and down it goes in the neutral zone. Steven Nassan doesn't connect. The pass goes to Finn Racky. One of the goals tonight. Out there. Pacheco. He's Andriolo. Just a little ahead of Bourget, but Tyler's going to go in. Shot, score! There it is. He feels it. Tewksbury on the board. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 24 seconds. And the captain finally breaks through. Goes far corner. Not much Anderson could do there. Now he's mentioning Andriolo set him up, just put it at just enough where the defenseman had the freeze for it. He was a little ahead of him, and he put the Jets on. Cut the corner. Well-placed wrist shot. High and effective. 2-1. The lead cut in half. The Redmen bench is up. And we'll see how they do. They're such a strong 5-on-5 team. Let's see what this is about. They're going to call kicking Bourget out of the zone. Andriolo takes the draw. And with the help of Cuna, Shreenan now looks the wall. Coming across. Oh, Bourget again. He'll help himself to that puck. His hand looks good. He's strong. Not showing any ill effects. Oh, he's taped up. Cutting through. Look at that shot. Look out for the rebound. Still loose. And a little less confident with Connor Anderson that time. Fumbled the rebound. Able to trap it finally. Plenty of firepower going to the St. Mary net. And Bourget and Andriolo. They'll stay out there with Shreenan. Makata. Captain Jake Cuna, number 22, 19 points, 20 points. 22-point per game average for a defenseman. The junior defenseman. And he glides. He gets a good, great first burst. When he has space in that neutral zone, it's hard to defend him. Able to maneuver, he's got the hands. This goes all the way in, just makes the icing. Officials will flag it. We'll do it again with 4:02 to play. So, 2 goals in the first period. We mentioned Finn Racky breaking in, saved by Abruzzi, rebound, jammed between the pad, open net. 4:20 of the first period. 10 minutes later, we're at the 10-minute mark. A 2-on-1 converted by number 8, Steven Nassan. Beautiful backhand into the far corner. And a bunch of Tewksbury penalties in that first period. Second period, Redmen finding their game here a little bit. Sosa now pushes up. Breakout pass. On the wall, doesn't work. Redmen got to watch out front. Cuna, shoulder to shoulder. There he goes. Jake, one more play. Number 19, Kalen Huddle fires it into his own bench, causes the whistle. Chippiness continues. Then finally, Tyler Bourget breaking through for the Redmen after maybe 6 or 7 chances tonight of different varieties. Stonewall by Connor Anderson, who's played a great goaltender for the Spartans thus far. Couldn't do much about that. Snipe to the far corner. And the Redmen now trail only by 1. They'd love to tie it here. Oh, nice. The big line double shifting. Andriolo shot just wide. Got a lot on the screen. Going short side. Stepping up as Duval. Doesn't work. Pacheco going to get some pressure. St. Pierre in on him by the St. Mary bench. Flip to the new center ice. Chip back in. Redmen have to turn around. Duval got Pacheco there. It's going to go around to the weak to Shreenan. Jay pushes it in. D to D it goes and back around the back. But oh, crazy bounce out front. Good thing Duval was there. Bourget now back. Everybody getting back for the St. Mary's. Shreenan puts his weight on it. St. Pierre. Tewksbury. Duval now through the screen. Fine play by number 22. That's Cam Marchand diving in front of the shot. Putting it on the line for his team. Duval had an opportunity. Pacheco fakes the shot, throws to the net. There's some screen in front. Andriolo all over Anderson that time. Redmen, Duval playing a tight D. Shreenan, oh. Andriolo dives for it, it clears. Bourget has to get out of there. Tewksbury will change up with 2:12 to go in this 2-1 game for the St. Mary's Spartans. Bats leads the forecheck. The next wave for the Redmen. Long ice pass to nowhere. That's going to be icing with 1:55 to go. The Spartans, I think, will be happy just getting out of this period. They've been under siege for a good portion of it. They transition well, though. They have a decent breakout. So they haven't been like long stretches of Tewksbury play. But the Redmen keep coming. They'll pick this one off. Back behind the back pass. Conroy had already committed. Bats now. Calabracchi impressive. Number 77 taking it all the way to the house behind the net. Flip out front. Careful. Loose puck. Carola Bruzzi. Big for the Redmen there. Down on all fours. Don't want to give one up as the Redmen have worked hard to get back to this 1-goal deficit. The bench picking it up. Get great proximity here to the Redmen bench. Shreenan now on the wall over by Fan Alley. Big hit, you can feel that up here as Finn Racky went down. Going forth. Bourget now, he's got 3. See if he puts the brakes on. Twist and turns. Andriolo, what a play! Couldn't get the shot through. My play. Bourget had eyes. Puck turns over. And then again, both teams playing tennis in the neutral zone. Finally wheeled back behind the goal. Hits the official skate. No harm done. Cuna now with his speed takes a chance on it. Cutting across. Kind of a tough play that time as Ryan tried to find Shreenan all the way down. 38 seconds to go. Opportunity over during the change. Jack stays out, clears it down. Feudal in for it first. Fakes off. Got someone going in front. Shot, what a great opportunity, and Reed. And a wonderful save on Jack Ryan, point blank. Connor Anderson coming up big. Last minute of the period. Let's not forget the work that number 17, Feudo, did. Went in there deep. Ryan, boy, did he feel it cut across, and what a pass. Bang. Anderson snares it again. We can count 6 or 7 of them tonight. It could have been the big difference in this game. Officials being particular on the draws now. Coming, Ryan pokes it at the point. Still loose puck. Play till you hear that whistle, boys. We're coming up on around 10 seconds to go. Final opportunity there for St. Mary breaking out. St. Pierre can't go. He's picked by Pacheco. Cut it across. Fires to the far point. Pacheco can't clear it. St. Pierre back down the wall. But time's going to run out. And there's a hit from behind. I think the official might have called that. Official on the left side calling a penalty at the 15-minute mark. The Redmen will start the third period with a power play. Stay with us here on Tewksbury Telemedia. Score after 2 periods. It's the Spartans of St. Mary leading by a score of 2-1. Stay with us for third period play. And welcome back. Glad you can join us here over the Tewksbury Telemedia. I'm Bill Allen along with Asa Pietropolo, our camera technician, doing a great job here. From ringside at Breakaway Arena, the score is a 2-1 lead for the St. Mary's Spartans, but there's a power play as the team switch sides. Tough call. It's number 18, Cole Anderson, thumping in the corner at the whistle in the second period. One hit too high. Gets called, and I believe he's got a misconduct as well. Take Cole out of action for most of the third period. But the Redmen have a chance to tie the game against a real strong St. Mary's team. They play in the Catholic Central Conference, play high-quality opponents every night. And they're a good team, strong skaters. Let's see how they do as they defend. Tewksbury sets up on the power play. They're looking for the equalizer in front. Oh, intercepted. Doesn't work. Good job by Stephen Nason, one of the goal scorers for the Spartan tonight. And Tyler Bourget, who has the puck now. So he goes from right to left, buzzing through the neutral zone with his speed. Going to go in front. And oh, he's tried to light up Shrina. Would have had plenty of space to work with. Fresh sheet of ice, Cuna. They keep it going. They triangle. Andriello shot. What a stop. Knocked into the net. We've called Connor Anderson's name a number of times. He's the difference. All upon to make some great saves. That time, Andriolo just threw it at the net. Calabracchi took a couple of liberties with the Redmen there, battling at the crease. Andriolo on the big draw. Bourget, Andriolo, Cuna. Redmen will set up, going across to Shreenan. He waits. Cuna now, a little hot on the pass. Andriolo, they're able to run it. Cuna goes to Bourget, trying to go across. One pass too many, perhaps. 58 seconds to go in the power play. Critical third period action here at Breakaway Arena. Redmen undefeated at 10-0. Looking to equalize. Bourget now in. Oh, he fanned. May have been broken up. Here's a chance and close. Pinching the post was Anderson. Didn't get a whole lot of wood on it. There's 38 seconds to go. And the man advantage for the Redmen is the faceoff will be in the left circle to the right of the number 1 star in my book here for the Spartans, the goaltender, Connor Anderson. He's been fantastic. Redmen on a Bourget dart to the top corner in the second period, the only blemish in between. Redmen able to save it. Bourget stays out there. So there's a rebound. Score! This one, Sweden. Anderson was leaning after making the save. The Redmen have tied it on the power play. Time of the goal, 1:35 in. It is 2-2. And the bench is really pumped here. Good job by the point men. As the puck had been deflected, they maintained the control. And of course, Bourget makes things happen down there. And Shreenan on the board after the Anderson save. Picks up the loose puck, puts it in the top corner. We're tied. Crowd comes to life here. Now the Redmen with the Spartans pushing now. It's been a while for them. 2 goals in the first period. Things seem pretty good. They're battling right now. Coming across in front. Let's look out. And a pad save there by Abruzzi. Close call. He had one knee down. The other one was still up high. Maybe a little daylight between the pads, but he takes care of it. So critical after the team scores. The momentum building off that goal is all Tewksbury's here. And a pushback right away by St. Mary's. Face off. Pacheco now to Duval. To Bats. Tries to save the puck. Throws it to the net. Every puck should go to the net. Duval can't break it out. Pacheco back there. Rick off the side of the net. Fortunately, it stays behind the cage. Bats lifts the stick. Over by the hash mark in the corner. Two-on-two battle. St. Pierre in there for St. Mary's. Coming across. Calabracchi, a lot of skill. Number 77 has the full package. Can't get it through. Behind the net. He sneaks down the point. Pacheco, a nice escape. Look at that move. They can't break it out. Heavy pressure. Throwing it across. A little too hot. Bats going to just chip it out. Get Tewksbury regrouped. Icing on the Redmen with 12-12 to go. Plenty of twos on the board as we're tied at 2. Jason Shreenan. 8th, 9th goal of the year. Averaging a point a game, certainly. And he was on the doorstep to tie this thing at 135. Oh, Bourget out there. Little chip pass. Controlled. Indirect pass off the wall by Huddle. Connects. That was Finn Racky who scored the opener with it. Shreenan on him. Bourget, they have to back off. They're all 4. Tyler will take it wide. He's got all he can handle. Tries to turn it back to Shreenan. Doesn't work. Shreenan tries to save it. Goes to the back check. Cuna now. He'll take the player. Abruzzi takes the shot. St. Mary's earns a face-off down the Tewksbury end. It rushes both ways. The big line stays out there for Coach Doherty. With 11:37 to play. Knotted at 2 at breakaway. Puck loose, control. The turnaround pass. Smart, great save. 2 great saves that time. Second pad, snazzy by Abruzzi. Pad down with low. Here's a play. Andriolo going to the net. Bourget there. He puts on the brakes. Bourget handles the puck while on his front side, sliding. Gets the stick and keeps it in control. Shot in. Save Anderson. A loose rebound. Shreenan. Back to Bourget. Never out of the play. Shreenan. Makata reads it, steps up, takes the skates down. Anderson's going to trap it. Cam Marchand was upended. No penalties. The officials pretty active in calling Tewksbury in the first period. They had 4 penalties, highly unusual for the Redmen, and they were victimized. Second period, 3 in a row called on the Spartans, so officials maybe put the whistle away. Had 2 teams battle it out. Crowds into it. Duval, who had a key assist tonight. Oh, Pacheco doesn't keep it in. They clear. Rick fires it back in, though. Behind the net, setting up for the breakout. And away they go. Can't connect. Errant pass. But Tewksbury leads the rush. It's number 13, Conlon Jop. Chipping it in. Ball takes the body all the way in. Pacheco now. There with Cosmo off the wall. They make sure that the Redmen have the right numbers. Long pass. You see number 6, that's Ryder McGonigal. Called his name a few times. Cutting through. Matthew Iannetti. To the point, eludes, falls under the stick of Finraki. A big deep here out there. Going through the screen, save. Tough one, another shot just wide. Pressure mounting, St. Mary's coming back. Makata with some good defensive play up front. Jake Cuna going high on, going through the screen, look out. Puck again, not able to clear. Pressure in zone time by the St. Mary's Spartans. Finally chipped out. Isabel Ryan. He's got 2 to beat. Gets chipped off there by Connor Iannetti. But Redmen control it on the wall. Hit a chance at front. Save! Doesn't make the... I don't think it got to Anderson. Might have hit one of the defensemen. Good chance. Right above the blue paint. Ryan again. He's had a couple of outstanding chances. Feudo's going to go in and get it to start the breakout. Wins the puck. Takes his guy down. High stick there by St. Pierre. He'll get away with it. Breaking it out now. Zigzagging on the wall. Makata, he'll take the puck indirectly off the Tewksbury bench. Shreenan goes to Andreola just out there. Fired back down. No icing, the official says. Makata will have to try again. See who's there. Shreenan. They keep the puck moving. Nobody's got too much time with it. Both teams fiddling it back and forth. Makata again off the wall. St. Pierre reads it right. Throws it to the net. Kind of scooped to there by a Bruzy and on to Shreenan for another chip in. 8:26 to go. Team spreading it out now. We're tied at 2. Bourget calling for the puck. Andriolo to Bourget. Oh, what a save! Puck loose. Shot through a screen. Saw all the way Anderson that second one. The first was a beauty. Bourget calling for it. Had the pad sprawled out. Again, Connor Anderson trapping it down low for his D and directly off the wall. And what do we go? Too many men on the ice. Is one of the players coming off it. Not sure they handled the puck, but they may have been hit with. Puck cleared back in by St. Mary's. Bats, both teams just moving the puck quickly. Cam Duval all the way down. Redmen doing a good job getting it behind in that goal line. Then they layer that forecheck in. That way two teams go. Trying to find a break. Here's a chance. Number 4, Gio Capo. A lifted stick. Nice job by number 5. Walter job, but they can't clear it out. Kept in by Ryder McGonigal. Finally cleared out. One more to go. Chip pass. The long reach of Walter Job. Well, he holds on to it. Feeds the point man. Cuna can't get it through. Sprawling save. Big one by McGonigal for St. Mary's. Makata now with confidence. Drops it off to Cuna. Tries to throw it through the sea of bodies. Doesn't work. Jake holding the line. Waiting for his opportunity. He's gone in. Taking the chance. Playing it deep. Cuna again. Uses size, strength. Smart. Gets pinned behind the net. Finally chipped out. Makata now goes a diagonal corner with 6:32 to play. We're tied at 2 here at Breakaway Arena. Out. See who will get the break here. Firing through. Look out for that rebound. Nice save. Maybe a pass around in front. It's a great save again by Abruzzi. All alone. Carpenter had it. Wow, how quickly they can turn that into a scoring chance like that. Close call for the Redmen. That goaltender, Cole Abruzzi, equal to the task. Tyler Bourget patting him on the pad, saying, great save. Give that bench confidence with 6:11 to go. The face-off and the pressure. The big line on for St. Mary's, Aiden St. Pierre. Chipped all the way down. And the D will switch Caitlin Huddle. St. Pierre tries to go around and he helps himself to that puck. Can turn and get it out front as quick like that. Shreenan now, he's been going all night. Can't get through. Number 19. Caitlin Huddle, strong. 8 assists. 10 games or 11 games for the Spartans. Solid D-man. Bourget now, as usual, in on 2 or 3 opponents. He goes to the front to size up. Duval, the save, the rebound, fanned on. Here's a rip. Oh, and it doesn't get through, or maybe a deflection by Anderson. Great chance there. Bourget turns quickly. Duval. Heavy line here with Jake Cuna adding his offense as well. The Redmen would like to get that go-ahead goal. Oh, puck a little bit too hot for Steven Nason. And the skates of number 16 maintains good control. That's Colton Carpenter. Well, we've called his name too much tonight. Connor Iannetti keeps it in. Crisscrossing now. Adriolo can't get through. Picked off there by Matthew Iannetti. Offside called at the line. Getting to crunch time. We're under 5 here at breakaway. 4:36 to go. Redmen with goals by the captain. Tyler Bourget in the second period. High rip to the top corner and a power play tally. Bourget drive to the net and Jason Shreenan poking a rebound into an open cage up high. Similar story though for the Spartans. Remember in that first period they had power play goal and Harder in goal and a nice play by Colton Carpenter. Fed number 8. Nassan for a nice backhand move to the net, giving them a 2-0 lead at the time. And that stood up for like another, close to another period. Now we may have a timeout here at Tewksbury. Here Coach Doherty with maybe the possible set of circumstances here. Laying it out for the guys what he sees. Little encouragement. Derek, recently honored Hall of Fame member of the Tewksbury hockey. And that game versus Waltham, he and 3 other, including his assistant coach, Bill Gossi. Hall of Fame is Tewksbury hockey, and well-deserved, and what words of wisdom he's sharing. Doing this for 25 plus years and 345 victories or whatever it is. I'd listen, see if the Redmen can get back here, make a drive to keep their unbeaten streak alive. Facing a strong team. Finished with a 14-7 record this year. So far through 11, they're 6-5. But again, they play a BC High, and I mean the teams that the Spartans play in Division I can't take a night off at all. So they're probably used to close games and continue to make the push. Game's on. We're under 5. Let's see where it takes us. Andriolo with the poke. Shreenan will come across on his wing. St. Mary's fires it back down. Finn Racky. Andriolo on the wing. It finds Shreenan left side. Chips in. Almost goes through. Oh, and Andriolo just missed it. Bourget now gets tangled up. Coming through. Far corner save. High pad. Abruzzi deflects it. Starts the Tewksbury breakout. By Fan Alley it goes. Over by the visitors bench, kept in by Shreenan. Lifted stick, the give and go. Bourget just wasn't ready, but reading it is Kuna. Now in front to Bourget. The backhand just wide. Goes goalmouth. Had the right idea, maybe chip one off the goalpost. Bourget gets tripped up. Kind of late for a penalty call here. You could debate. Here's another 7-in shot in. Big save by Abruzzi. Come out, cut down the angle for the Redmen. Racky had the big chance for St. Mary's. Pretty open. Crazy bounce out front. Favors St. Mary. St. Pierre knocked off there by Duval. He's been physical all night. Hits the skate of Shreenan. Chips out to the St. Mary bench. Twisting and turning. It's Huddle. Gets it through. Duval. Knocked down. Hatch. Tough hit. Skated right into Finn Racky. St. Pierre with all the moves, takes it deep, fires in front. Could hit a skate. Could be one of those kinds of goals. Both teams working hard for it. Reading on the wall there, some physical play. Huddle, twists and turns, keeps it in. He wants to go for a change pretty soon as they're going one at a time. Make sure that the line changes are done smartly. Come to the screen, hit a deflected skate. Ryan now stays close to Colton Carpenter. He twists and turns, fires it over Andriolo. He's getting held up. I'm sorry, that was Pacheco. In front, shot through the, doesn't make it through. Big play by Feudo, but the puck's chipped off his stick. In front, another good play. Who had the front that time? Duval. He's been everywhere. 3-on-2. The Redmond hurry. Feudo cuts across. And let's see what they're calling here. Hand pass. 2 minutes exactly left. Two's a Wild. 2-2 here. The big line out there for both teams. St. Pierre on the draw with Bourget. We're going to have a timeout called by the Spartans this time. Allow the teams to set their final strategies. Some hockey plays come in to question, and I mean the puck's whisked around. It chipped over the top of a Bruzy minute or two back, you know, so you can get a crazy bounce off the boards. Who knows how it's going to happen? Will the game be decided here in the next 2 minutes? But it's been a good one to watch. Officials going to call the teams to action here. Spartans after this one go into the Ed Burns tournament versus Arlington Catholic. Again, that type of opponent. Get used to that. I'm certain the Redmen will have equal opportunities as they've played in the tournament. Chipped across now. Andriolo can't get it. That's going to be icing on the Redmen with 1:36. Now, I am a little curious, the Redmen, after tonight's action. We'll go play Acton Boxborough. That's their next stop. Not certain the Ed Burns tournament's in play this year. Acton Boxborough up next. That's going to be on the 24th. So this coming Saturday as Shreenan collects the puck. 1:27 to go. Critical timing. One hand, no call. All taken down by two team. What they have to do with Bourget, he looks at the official. Coming out now. Mason carries it, still has it. Bodied off there. Strong play by Makata. Look out who has control. It's the captain. Bourget, right wing, stays on side. Shreenan's going to the net. Into the slot. Score! It's Andriolo! Far corner, and Tewksbury takes the lead. 3-2. What a shot to the far corner. Tyler Bourget. No inside move this time. He pulled a couple of the Spartans with him. Then the trailing Andriolo. Normally it's the other way around, where Kevin's doing a lot of down low work. And Kevin rips one to the far corner. It's been like 10, that's 20 plus points. Another 2 point per game player. Andriolo makes it count. So we'll watch. Shot, look out for that right off the bat. It's loose. Goaltender stays in the net. It's 3-2. We're under a minute to play here. Andriolo score with 58 seconds to go. There's 34 to go. Coming to the Tyler Bourget brings it all down. I'm wondering why the goaltender isn't out of the net or isn't being called. Wrapped around. Can't clear it. Makata had a chance. Finally, it's chipped out. This will probably icing. Not played. No icing call, a deflected shot in. We're under 5 seconds. Final chance. The arena erupts. The Redmen come from behind, keep their undefeated season 11-0, and they beat a very, very tough St. Mary's Spartan hockey team here tonight. Spirited game by both teams. Final score from Breakaway Arena. It's the Tewksbury Redmen defeating the St. Mary's Spartans by a score of 3-2 on the Kevin Andriolo score with 58 seconds to go. Great MIAA action. Catch you next time here on Tewksbury Redmen Hockey.